Hey everybody, I've had a bit of a writer's block lately when trying to write scripts for videos, so today I decided, let's just have the AI do it. That's right, we're writing the story of Breath of the Wild 2 in AI Dungeon, and I'm sure it's gonna be a thing of glory. Absolute glory. So let's jump into it, let's get this mess over with. Single player game, here we go, fantasy of course, because that is what The Legend of Zelda is. And, of course, we're gonna be a knight, because we're Lonk. I could actually name him Lonk, but no. We'll go with the Link, I guess. Sure, it's generating the story. You are Link, a knight living in the Kingdom of Hyrule. You have a steel longsword and a wooden shield. You are on a quest to defeat the evil Ganondorf. You've heard he lives underneath the kingdom. You set out on a path to defeat him and walk into a dark cave. As you enter the cave, you see a massive beast blocking your path. Who's there? It growls. Good day to you, Sir Knight. I am just a simple traveler on my way to the royal castle. And I'm just gonna walk right by it. You know, because that seems like a thing that Link would do. You walk right by it. You walk past it and keep going down into the cave. You continue down the cave for some time before you see a massive golden creature blocking your path. It has a large mustache and big ears. The creature decides to battle Link to the death. This is how Breath of the Wild 2 is going to start, guys. Before we even find Ganon, the big ears, what was the other part? Big mustache, large mustache, monster and him duel it out, you know, that's how it goes. What happens next? Well, only the AI dungeon will tell. The creature decides to battle Link to the death. Link unsheathes his sword as the creature charges towards you with a roar. You slash the monster's chest and wound its but it doesn't stop his forward charge. So next I'm going to dodge out of the way. You dodge out of the way and perform a spin attack, cutting into the monster's side. The creature roars in pain as you push on towards your goal. Suddenly, you see another one of these golden creatures. So apparently, Ganondorf is buried under Hyrule with an army of giant mustache, large ear, golden creatures, everyone. You've heard it here first. Okay, so I sneak past them, but then I see a massive ancient kingdom of gold and wonder if that is where the king is. You can also make out the shape of another one further up the stairs. Suddenly a massive flash of light blinds you. We're going off the rails now. Suddenly, Link is surrounded by Redeads. They cut your arms and legs and rob you of your weapons and armor. They bite your arms and legs to leech your life essence. You know, it actually knows what it's talking about here. The AI actually is doing a good job. I kind of totally forgot that Zelda is here too. So let's say Zelda smacks the Redeads away. Zelda smacks the Redeads away and helps you up. You feel a little dizzy. Are you okay? She asks. Yeah, I think so, you answer, except I'm silent, so I don't answer. Good, because we have a long way to go. You say, sorry for speaking there, Zelda, I forgot I was a silent protagonist. You can talk now. I don't feel like it. Why not? It just feels natural for me to stay silent. Oh. You say, anyway, where to? Well, I think we need to get the king. For what? He has the Triforce, or at least the part we're looking for. Oh yeah, you keep saying part. You keep saying part. You keep saying part. I'm loving this story so far. It's so intriguing. We could really learn a thing or two. They continue further into the cave. Suddenly you see a man standing in front of you. Hello, young people. Like my new look? You turn around and see the man is dressed in a pink robe. Tingle? Is that you? Of course it isn't. But it is! I finally reached the Great Ganon's castle. Oh yeah? And where is that? Right here? Right here, in fact. I finally found myself a new home. I wonder if he's talking about his money again. But actually, you are impressed that he found a cave to make his home in. I'm impressed you found a cave, Tingle. I didn't expect that much out of you. I kill Tingle. This is getting dark. You kill Tingle. Look, I'm sorry about this, kid, but if you want the Triforce so bad, you're gonna have to do something for me. Even though I'm dead. Suddenly, more Redeads appear and surround you and Zelda. Now, isn't that right, boys? Yes, sir, they say in unison. Excellent, the wizard smiles. Now, is the wizard Is that Tingle or is that a different character now? I'm just gonna assume it's Tingle because it's funnier that way. Tingle the Dark Wizard gives them the order to kill you. So they do, and throw their arms and legs over you and Zelda in an effort to suffocate you all. Link hunches back on the ground and says, I hope this works, Revali's Gale. You use your fingers to redirect the wind around the nearby Redeads, but then you feel the overwhelming pain of their weight on you and your allies. What the heck are we gonna do now, guys? Suddenly the Redeads fly back as Link uses his spin attack, and several more are thrown back by the Force. You see Zelda use a magical blast, and then the Bard throw his knife into the nearby Redeads. Okay, first of all, where did the Bard come from? Second of all, why is he throwing knives into the already dead? You know, it makes you think. Cass, where the heck did you come from? Here, she says, charging up another magical blast. A portal opens in front of her, and she throws the blast into it. Then it closes again, and she draws her sword. The group tries to escape from the other Redeads, but one of them grabs you, and another grabs Kirby and bites into his neck. Kirby, where the heck did you come from? He wanted to help, so I gave him a little bite, Kirby says, before he collapses. Come on, we gotta help them. Kirby lay dead on the floor, and Tingle let out a mocking laugh. And now your friends are dead. How will you ever save the princess? You lay on the floor. All of you are surrounded by my ravenous Redeads. Zelda kicks Tingle in the shin, and in the commotion you escape. Zing zing! You crawl away from the melee, and then you see Zelda flying through the air, kicking Tingle in the face. Zelda is captured and taken to Ganondorf by the Redeads. Cass leaves to resume life with his family and plan Kirby's funeral, and Link goes on his way to confront Ganondorf once more. You go to the Sanctuary. There you will stay, and wait for the day you can finally save Zelda again. Who's saying this? I don't know. I guess it's just a story saying that. Like, Link did that of his own accord, I guess. Yeah, sure. The Sanctuary at the bottom of all of Hyrule holds the corpse of Ganondorf. There, Link waits until he awakens, to make his final plan to get Ganondorf. 2 years pass. 2 years pass. The three heroes are ready. I guess 2 other people showed up. Link, his sword, and his shield are ready, as are Kirby's hammer. Kirby came back from the dead for this, guys. This is getting intense. And on the other side of the battlefield stands Ganondorf, his sword and dagger. You must choose which weapon you will use in the final battle. I'm gonna use the shield. Link chose his shield, as Ganondorf's neck snaps back, revealing red eyes with malicious intent. Did not expect you to have a shield. I expected you to use a sword like me, but it looks like you have chosen to use your friend's weapon. Interesting choice. You say, why don't you just die already, man? Why don't you just go back to where you came from, immigrant? Why don't you just go back to where you came from, immigrant? Ganondorf roars. You just gave me all the more reason to want to kill you. Oh yeah? Well, you and your kind never did understand what it meant to be a true Hylian. Even though I'm not even a Hylian, I'm a Gerudo and you're the Hylian, but you never understood that now, did you? Link yells out, die! But Ganondorf raises his sword and stabs it forward as Kirby attempts to block the blow with his hammer but fails. Link slides between Ganondorf's legs. As he twirls around, he raises his sword to parry the next attack, but Link this time has chosen to run straight for him. You'll never win, Link blurts out. That's right. You'll never win, Link blurts out. That's right, immigrant. You pick up that stick and run away like a deer. But it's my sword that will end your miserable life. Link bashes into Ganondorf with his shield, knocking him over. You grab his sword and swing it at Ganondorf's side, but he simply rolls out of the way and stands up. Link charges at Ganondorf, sword and shield in hand. It's time to die! Who's with me? Ganondorf laughs as he draws his blade. Well, if it isn't the little immigrant, I'm going to enjoy killing you. Why? Why did it go here? Why? I believe all people can live together in peace. We shouldn't judge others by their place of origin, but by the quality of their character. You are past the point of redemption. Ganondorf stops and drops his sword. What was that? I said, I believe all people can live together in peace, you repeat. Ganondorf throws his hands up in exasperation. Link waits for Ganondorf to attack him, ready to parry and finish it. This isn't going to work, you know. What? Nothing. Ganondorf charges at you, but there you are prepared. He swings his sword right under your guard, and it goes through your chest. As you look down and see your sword protruding from... Oh my gosh! Haha, you thought that was me. Ganondorf looks forward and sees his sword is held out to nothing. Link had Kirby use one of his decoys to distract him. You! Ganondorf charges at you with his sword, raised, but you are ready. You grab his sword and flip him over. Link jumps into the air and delivers a final blow to Ganondorf's chest, and he falls to the floor, motionless. You feel a pain in your chest as well, but manage to stand up and turn around to see Tingle holding a sword to your neck. How do you like my new look? Tingle says. Hey, don't listen to him, he's just a crazy old wizard. I'm not. As you see Ganondorf rise from the floor and grabs his sword. Can I even kill these idiots off now? Have I just created an endless... Oh my gosh. Link throws his shield at Tingle, knocking him to the floor with a concussion, and stabs his sword into Ganondorf, ending it for good. You fall to the floor as well, and Ganondorf falls on top of you. You push him off and stand up. I see. That's how it is. Beaten again by the hero of Hyrule. Well done. Back to selling maps again, I guess. Tingle says as he stumbles off in confusion. By the way, the princess is through that door. She's very worried about you. You grab your sword and shield off the floor and head to the door. You stop before you enter and look back. Inside, you meet Princess Zelda, and together you both leave the cave and return to the castle. All is peaceful, and the day is saved. A week later, you ride out of the castle on horseback, not knowing what to expect from the outside world. You're 18 years old, and ready for whatever may come. And that, my friends, is the story of Breath of the Wild 2. That was a very interesting ride, went a lot of places I was not expecting in the slightest, but I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did as well. And yeah, I think it was great. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like it, subscribe for maybe more AI dungeon videos at some point. I don't know. Seriously, I was having some major writer's block this week. I couldn't really finish up a script, so that's why we're doing this week. I have theories and stuff planned coming very soon for Zelda, so that content is still here, so make sure you stick around for that as well. But I think that's about going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me for this story about friendship, and love, and just camaraderie and insanity. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.